Proverbs 30:22 in NIV. A servant who becomes king, a godless fool who gets plenty to eat.
One more time.
A servant who becomes king, and a godless fool who gets plenty to eat.
A servant cannot become king. He will be a godless fool. Because the word servant there is also slave. Are you getting what I'm saying? The reason why God has to strip you of everything is because he has to remove slave mentality from you. Because there is nothing worse than a free slave that doesn't know that he's a slave. Or still believes, let me say properly, that still believes he's a slave. Because you see, if you are promoted and you're still the old man, you're still the old man. A crown on a fool doesn't make you wise. The mindset and the mentality won't work for where God is taking you. In fact, one of my favorite men of God that is with Jesus right now, Miles Monroe, also taught about this in depth actually. God will not make you reign. He will not put a crown on you if you're still the old man. Because you'll be the old man in a new place and you'll do worse because you'll still believe you're the old man. It's just like lottery winners who win millions of dollars become broke because they're still broke in their mind. Because wealth is not the presence of resources or the absence of it. It's the mind. How you think determines it. That's what determines what wealth is. It's not a major breakthrough that came and then you had all this money. No, that's not wealth. That's just a tool. It becomes wealth if you are changed. So the first thing that will happen, I want you to type it down. Number one, God will strip you of everything. This is a sign of divine elevation. God will strip you of everything. Not the devil, God. So make sure you write there, God will strip you of everything. Not Satan. You all give the devil too much credit. God will. Job's promotion. God stripped him of everything. It was crazy. The devil didn't. The devil was actually, God enticed the devil to go after him. And then he gave the approval and said how far the devil can go. If you're a mature believer, you will celebrate this. But if you're not a mature believer, you will say there's no way God would do that. You know, I saw a video of Bethel. Bethel is an amazing church actually. And they are under so much fire sometimes, even, you know, people just, I don't understand why people become part of what they don't believe in. If it's not what you believe, just move on. But to demonize the whole thing because it didn't work for you, you are the demon. I'm sorry to say it. It's crazy to me. Because the leader of Bethel, what's the pastor's name? I forget the name. Huh?
Dale Johnson.
He was saying that because they train people prophetically. I didn't even know that. I just saw a video and he was saying that when we are teaching people the prophetic, we actually want them to miss. We don't want them to be always right. Because ministering prophetically requires risk. So we won't even allow you to go to the next class if you're getting everything right. We will push you to a place where you step out of your comfort zone so that you can get it wrong, so that you can start getting it right. Now, people who don't know the prophetic, they said, well, why would they want you to be wrong? Because that makes you a false prophet. I'm like, you fools. That's not what the Bible says. Samuel got prophecies wrong. God tells him, go anoint somebody in Jesse's house. He sees the first person and says, surely this is the anointed of the Lord. And the Lord told him, what are you doing? You got it wrong. Wait until I show you who it is. Guess what? He still didn't see. Until he asked the father, is there no one else you have in your house? He said, well, there's this one guy outside looking after flock. He said, bring him. Then when he saw him is when he heard from God. So if Samuel can miss prophecy, yet he's one of the greatest prophets, and that pushed him to see God in another dimension, or to receive visions and confirmations from the Spirit of God differently, yet he has been prophesying since he was a young boy. Who the heck are you? Because you see, there's prophecy in the realm of your senses. What your spirit can pick up. Then there is a realm that is beyond your senses, that only God can speak. Because if it is in the realm of your senses, we are speaking about discernment. What you can know by the Spirit. And this is not the Spirit of God, but your own human spirit. And then there is a dimension where it is only God that can speak. Me and my little brother Charles came to pick me up in the morning to come to church. And when he picked me up, I saw a young prophet that is always hitting me up, asking me about how am I doing this, how am I doing that. Very respectful to me. But I never really respond to him because he's faking prophecy, and I don't like that. He means well, but why are you not waiting for your process? You start by, whose last name is this? I hear a last name. Okay. Then he says, who is this person? Oh, this is this person. I am seeing this address. This is the address. Prophet. The Lord said the trauma you have been going through. Everything after the name, after the address is all vague. You didn't hear from God. Why would God be accurate about my name and not accurate about my issues? I feel like you're not listening to me. If you notice, to be honest with you, I don't like names unless it ties into what the problem is. If it doesn't tie into it, I'll just tell you exactly why you came to see me, what the problem is, where the problem began, how the problem will be solved, because that is the voice of God itself. Who is John? I am John. Yeah, there's been some complication in the area of your money, and God says even what you have been feeling when you have been sleeping at night, God is going to bring a resolution. Receive it now. You didn't prophesy nothing. It was vague. How are you so sharp about my name, but you can't tell me what is the secret of my heart? What is the burden? How did you get the accurate name and you could not get the accurate issue? This is because people are skipping classes. They are performing, they are not ministering. Keep sharing. We're at 3,300 now, and 1,900 likes. Let's like the video some more. Let's push the video. Let's get up to 3,000 likes. Like the video as many times as you can. I want so many people to engage with this. The reason why people are not functioning to the best of their abilities because they are not allowing God to process them. And look at it like this also. And those who don't want to sit under the process, they tell you it is not necessary to prophesy. You don't need that, you just need the Bible. But the Bible is telling you go and prophesy. You're saying no, you don't need that. You just need the sure word of prophecy. All of this is because people are robbing themselves of promotion because they don't want to be stripped. They don't want to be stripped. I know so many ministers that even another young man of God, Prophet Mike, comes and he tells me all the time, he tells me, Prophet, let me tell you something. The way God has graced you is crazy, because I have seen people faking things. Men of God creating illusions in the church. Sending people to get people's information in order to prophesy. All this is because if you just took time to just accept where you are, for God to strip you of self so that now He can start really speaking to you, life will be so much better and you have a lasting ministry. You'll be effective in the hands of God. There is no need to rush. There is absolutely no need to rush. Why rise up just to fall down and never to rise again? So number one, God will strip you of everything that is not His. Your own spirit will go through cleansing. Your own soul will go through cleansing, because He will not only strip you of physical things, but the physical stripping will chain reaction to spiritual, emotional, mental, conscious and subconscious things. If you have a mindset that is not His, He will strip it. Y'all are not listening to me. I'm going to finish soon. I'm just getting you started. If you have a heart that is not His, He will strip you of it. If you have a character that will affect what He's doing, He will also strip you of it. And here's the good news. Every time He wants to take you high, He will do it again. Thank you for clapping. All those who are not clapping, may God deal with them in a peaceful way. Because God does this way. There is a season where He comes and He cleanses you, chastises you, does whatever He needs to do. Then when you are right, He allows you to grow, you grow. Then He comes back like a very good gardener would to his vines. Find what is not. How did this get here? He cuts it up again in order for it to grow better. Somebody shout, I'm in God's vineyard.
I'm in God's vineyard.
I can hear you.
I'm in God's vineyard.
I can hear you.
I'm in God's vineyard.
So make peace with being stripped.
Thank you once again for connecting to our channel, as we hope that the message you've listened to was a great blessing to you. We would love to have you back, so do well to like, to share, and subscribe. We celebrate you.